Welcome to Stan's Collector's Universe, and I'm your host, Stan. Hey, on today's Two for Tuesday, I'm going to be showing two different types of large pocket knives, large folders. First off is a Cold Steel Voyager Tanto Point. I've had this knife for quite a while. Put that over there. But this here, this is the, I believe this is the XL. I'm 99% sure of that. Closed, it is 7 inches closed. Let's see if I can keep this tape up there. 7 inches closed, and I'm going to try and open this without hitting the camera here. There we go. Look at that big boy. Now that is a pocket knife, and I'm going to say just 12 inches, 1 foot open. Comparison, here's a standard trapper. I will open this up. Ouch. There you go. That's a comparison for you. That's a standard trapper. Look at that. That is a large pocket knife. The next knife we have here is by Whitetail Cutlery, especially for Whitetail Cutlery. I picked this knife up from eBay. It's an older knife. The box has been tattered and used, but I thought it was cool. I just thought it was really cool. Got some frostwood here. Now, I'm going to take this off screen when I get it out of here because I like having all my fingers. So this will take me a second. Yep, you heard the one blade close. Okay, get a little white down here. Here is a pocket knife. I gotta do a little cleaning up here. Looks like somebody polished the bolsters and got polished there. But this one closed is 8.5. Oops, is 8.5 inches. Again, in comparison, here is a standard trapper. Okay, now let's open this up. We'll just open up. We'll open up the main blade. Now we'll open up the spade blade. There we go. With the spade blade open, I know you can't see this all on camera. We're at 15 inches overall. Okay. And again, I'm going to turn a little bit so you can get a little, well, I don't know how to do this. Again though, we'll open the spade blade on this trapper. And again, in comparisons. Now, these two larger pocket knives, what good are they? Well, I'll be honest with you. You're not going to carry them, especially not this Whitetail Cutlery trapper. This thing is massive. Well, this you might carry. The Voyager I actually have carried. But the Whitetail Cutlery you're not going to unless you're wearing a really good belt because that thing is just heavy. But, you know, like in where I live, either of these would be illegal for me to carry in public. We have like it's either, I think it's a 4-inch limit. It might be I can't remember. But still. You know, so, but I just wanted to share a couple different styles of big knives. You know, you got your Cold Steel Voyager here, XL, made in Taiwan. You know, this knife is freaking awesome. Got the back lock here. I mean, this thing is like super strong. Fits my hand. I got a big hand, and I still have room for it, but you know, you can kind of choke back if you want to pokey something, you know, you want to get in a fight or something. But yeah, it's just got some good jimping up here. Thumb studs, ambidextrous carry, or yeah, you can change the clip to this side, which is actually what I think the noise was in the box was the other clip. Checking, yes, it's a clip for the other side. But yeah, you know, and honestly, with the triad lock here, if this is something anybody would like to get, I would highly recommend Cold Steel. I mean, I know they're been bought out by a different company now, but they're still an awesome knife. You know, if you like modern tactical folders or whatever, I'd give them A+. This is for the price, for the money and everything, you're not going to beat a Cold Steel knife. Now, on the other hand, a large folding knife like this, what good is it? I'll be 1,000% honest with you. For me, it is pure display, baby. Once I clean up the wood here so it looks a little nicer. I also like the quote-unquote frost wood, what they call it. You know, I actually do like that. And this thing is sharp. When I first got it, I decided I wanted to try and cut my finger, and guess what? It worked. Actually, I didn't decide I wanted to try it, it decided it wanted to try. And guess what? It did. It cut my finger. So, you know, just in comparison, so, I mean, these are just, I don't know. Maybe this is a stupid 2 for Tuesday. I don't know. I'm having fun with it. I like big knives. I like sharing them. I like having fun with them. I mean, it's like if you got somebody, especially somebody that's just like new into knives or not really a knife person, especially if like you're carrying something like this Voyager, and they're like, you know, because I'll carry this at home and stuff for my own property. They're like, Stan, you got a knife? Yeah, here. They're just like, the look on their face is like, holy crap. It's like, yeah, will this work for you? They're like, oh, okay. You know, they're just like, I can't believe he's carrying this knife that's like, you know, it's just, I don't know. There's just something about big knives. I have a bunch of different large size knives, you know. They just make me smile, you know. And there's something to be said about a knife that just makes you smile. You know, it's kind of like this, whitetail cutlery. I know if I did the research right, this box is either from late 80s, early 90s. I got it, like I said, you can tell by the darkness of the wood here that somebody had cleaned up the bolsters, and that's rubbing compound. Whether it's from the factory like that, you know, they didn't clean it up good, or it's, you know, somebody was cleaning and, you know, should have, oh, it's coming off, cool. Well, that's a good sign. I'll probably use a magic eraser or something on it and it'll really come off. Well, you all don't want to sit here, watch me polishing a knife. But yeah, like I said, for this one here, it's just the fun factor. Let's listen to it. Let's listen to it. Sorry about hitting the camera. I hit the camera with the end of the knife. Let's listen to this while I close it. Ooh, there goes a finger. Let's take off another finger. Y'all ready? Let's open this up. Yeah, like I said, it tried to take my finger off the first day I had it. And I was like, okay, this thing is dangerous. Dude, I like to have all 10 of my digits. But, you know, I'm running on the a little over 7 minutes here. I just wanted to share these. You know, you got a modern tactical type folder and a traditional folder here that is just nuts, but it's fun. You know, would I ever carry this? If I just really wanted to mess with somebody, yeah. You know, and they're like, oh, you got to only carry a traditional knife. Okay. You know, like I said, I'd make sure I wore my belt really tight that day, probably with suspenders too, because this thing, I should have brought a scale. This thing got to be a couple pounds. I mean, you could go do a curling workout with it, you know, and whatever. But, you know, it's just fun. These are some of the knives that make me smile. Plus, again, it's just two styles of large pocket folders, you know. And like I said, this one here I've actually carried. This one I haven't. I've only had it maybe a month or so. I got to still clean it up good. But I just wanted to share it. But overall, you know, for as big as it is, it's a pretty good build. You can tell it's been dropped a couple times. There are some massive dings here. I gotta get some like maybe 600 grit sandpaper or something to just kind of clean it up, make it feel better. But I'm just kind of sometimes, you know, even I'm a little anal retentive on certain things like that. But hey, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thanks for joining me again. Cold Steel Voyager XL and whitetail cutlery, just massive massive trapper. But thanks for joining me so much. I appreciate you all. As always, live long, prosper, and collect your own way.